Hey, good morning. Monday morning tea time with Mick. I hope your week is off to a good start. I have a question for you. Have you ever felt like your life's not enough? What I mean by that, have you ever had moments in which you thought, I really can't have an impact for God. My life can't really have a significance because I'm not as talented as this person or that person, or I don't have the opportunities, or I haven't been born into this family, or I don't have this, or I don't have that. I think we all have had a little of that in our lives, and I just want to encourage us today that it's not about how much we have. It's what we do with what God has granted us. Do you remember the story in John 6:9 of the little boy? The little boy that actually we speak about 2,000 years later. We don't know his name. We know not what happened to him after this event, but he gave what he had, and that event had impact to this very day. The story is that there were 5,000 hungry people and there was no food, and the disciples were in distress, and Jesus said, we need to get some food. And here was the boy with his 5 loaves and 2 fish, and probably thought to himself, wait a minute, it's a little overwhelming. I can't really make an impact with what I have because the need is so big. But what he did do was a lesson that all of us could apply to our lives. He gave what he had. He gave to the disciples and to Jesus his 5 loaves and his 2 fish, and Jesus took that and he multiplied it and he provided a miracle. It's an incredible principle that is applicable for us. There's many of us that feel exactly the same way today, don't you? You feel like you only have 2 fish and 5 loaves, and yet the need is 5,000, and it doesn't really matter what I do or don't do because I can't have impact. The beauty of following Jesus is that he multiplies and provides miracles when we're willing. So I encourage you today to think through your life, what God has given you. Let's stop looking at the things we don't have, and let's look at the things that we do have and truly live a life that is thankful for the things that he's granted to you and to me. It's a beautiful thought. And it doesn't matter so much what we do. What matters is that we do it all unto the Lord. Colossians 3:17 says, whatever you do, whether in word or deed, do it all for his glory. So I'm going to be the best at whatever it is I do. If I'm a painter, if I'm a lawyer, if I'm a real estate agent, or if I'm a teacher, a doctor, whatever it is, I'm going to be the best at that. And what the best is you give what you have. And you truly see people, you love them, you value them, even those who disagree with you, even those that rub you the wrong way. That's truly being Jesus to a world that desperately needs us. If you and I catch this principle today, what an incredible difference we could make upon the world. Living in a moment where we're divided over everything, fighting over this, that, and the rest. What a powerful thing if the church truly rose up, still knows what she believes, not compromising that, but to truly love people, see them, and doing everything that we do for the glory of him. That would enable people who even do not agree with us to respect and say there's something different about them. Wow. It doesn't matter how much you have. What matters is to give what you do have, because he is the giver of every good and perfect gift, and he wants you to give it back to him, that he can multiply it and provide a miracle for it. For your life is a miracle. My life is a miracle. The fact that we have the gift of today is a miracle. So let's be thankful. What do you say? Because he loves you. He always has, and he always will. He goes before you and behind you, and absolutely nothing can take you out of his hands. I pray you have a blessed week. And to this truth I say, all right, and amen.